said goodbye. Please tell me why. The scars have taken time to heal, but now you're here. Once more I feel the pains that were subdued return again. Not a word you said to me before you left that day. Please tell me honestly and be my friend. I think about the times we had, so much good it makes me mad. What did I do? Please let me know. Was it so bad it made you go? The question that I have to ask, since I have the chance to ask it, is after all this time's gone by, please tell me why. The question that burns in my mind that I've been living with deep down inside is why you never even said goodbye. Why did you have to go?
Number 5.
I will be strong. You took the love and threw it all away. I will be strong. I will be strong. I will be strong. I will be strong. The question that I have to ask, since I have the chance to ask it, is after all this time's gone by, please tell me why. Please tell me why. The question that burns in my mind that I've been living with deep down inside is why you never even said goodbye. Question that I have to ask, since I have the chance to ask it, is after all this time's gone by, please tell me why. That I've been living with deep down inside. Now it's time to start getting funky here. Since I took visions of you, somehow I always knew.
Your fluorescent eyes would end all my cries. I need you.
Here's CPR with you, counting down the top 31 freestyle songs on Cutting Records. And right now, joining us live, it's Sam Savone. Sam, how are you doing?
What's going on? What's going on, dude?
How's everything?
Good. No, it's sounding great, man. It's a really great lineup. Really good lineup.
It was very difficult, like I said before to Aldo, putting all these songs together. They mean so much to me. As a matter of fact, this song right here, you know, I've told you for many years that this is my favorite song from you. It's "You" by Sam Savone, who's you right now on the lines.
Nice.
Now,
yeah, man, you know.
You were featured 4 times already.
Wow. That's excellent, dude. You know, it's an honor, man. You know, like I said, it's a really great lineup. You know, a lot of love and respect for all my label mates, man. It's been, you know, an incredible journey, actually. You know, it's a lot of memories, and you know, just hearing every song just takes me back. You know, just that, you know, certain memories, certain shows, certain venue. So, you know, it's a really cool lineup, and I love it, man. I'm really proud to be a part of it. So, thank you for that.
It's a great honor to actually host this Top 31 Freestyle Songs on Cutting Records. It was actually 25, but it was hard to put 25 songs together. So I just kept on expanding it, and I'm like, wait, it's the 31st anniversary. Let's just do that. And I still left some songs behind. I left them all behind. No pun intended there, Toga.
Yeah, you know, I can imagine that it was really difficult. You know, it's a lot of great tunes. You know, and you know, Aldo and Amado really had a you know, a good network. I'm saying a good circle of people that they worked with, and a really great group of artists. So, you know, I would imagine it was difficult, but at the same time, it must have been really fun for them too. You know.
It was fun for me, and it was fun for me listening to your voice on other people's records, like Karina's record, "Loving You Like Crazy." I'm like, wait, that's Sam.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man, that was fun. Yeah.
So all these collaborations and all this teamwork, how did you love working with your label mates?
Oh man, it was awesome. You know, it's always, you know, I take everything like a learning experience. You know, so you know, Karina was consummate professional. You know, she's fantastic, a lot of fun. Sapphire was great. You know, when Sapphire did Open Your Eyes, she had, I mean, just to give you an idea, you know, Sapphire actually was on tour in Chicago when I was dropping the vocals for Open Your Eyes. And she actually flew in from Chicago, did her background vocals, and flew back out. That's how committed, you know, we all were as a family, as a label. And that was really incredible. Fascination, do you remember, was a lot of fun, you know. A lot of fun. I remember one time we actually closed out, her and I, we actually closed down Roseland. I mean, we're talking fire department coming up there, shutting it down. Well, you know, just the entrance, you know.
Man, the good old days. The good old days when the fire department would shut you down.
Oh man, really, dude? You know,
you would fit 500 people in a 50 capacity place.
No, I mean, truthfully, it was the first for me. Like, you know, I never experienced that, and we were actually right before we went on stage, and it was madhouse mayhem, dude. It was an incredible experience, and I'm sure she remembers too. You know, it was a lot of fun. You know, a lot of good memories.
So you went from Samuel, Open Your Eyes, to Sam Savone. Mm-hmm. How did that change go about?
Well, you know, it was so long ago, like what, decades ago, no, but maybe Aldo would correct me if I'm wrong, but I think at the time, there was another artist who did Rumors, Samuel, right? Look at all these rumors, you know, right?
Right.
So I think Cutting was a little concerned about, you know, us being confused, you know, because Open Your Eyes, I think, did really well, like not on the radio. I think it was doing really well with the DJs and the club circuit and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And they didn't want to, you know, so I don't think they wanted to confuse, you know, well, they didn't want people to confuse, you know, Samuel and Samuel. So we, you know, we sort of, well, they really thought that maybe we should just, you know, have a name change. And I think Sam Simone was a name that a friend of mine was kidding around with. He was joking around because, you know, he couldn't believe that they were going to be changing my name. He's like, are you serious? Just, you know, so, you know, just like a hokey name. And I kind of like the hokiness, I'm saying, because, you know, it's kind of quirky, you know.
So who came up with Savone?
It was a friend of mine, you know, named Frank from years ago, you know. He was joking around, and, you know, and I forgot how exactly I got it to Aldo, and I think obviously they liked it because I think they did a few records in that name, so.
Catch and Kiss.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
A great song, My Heart Alone.
My Heart Alone, yeah. Oh, man, that was that was some interesting memories on My Heart Alone, you know. Yeah, you know, it was weird because, you know, I mean, you know, shoot, I mean, you know, so Savon is what, soap in French, right? You know, so it was, I think it was kind of tongue in cheek in a way, but you know, it worked, I guess, for the moment.
Well, it's better than
I might be going back to Samuel, by the way. That's my real name.
it's
You
better
know,
than Sam Sasson. You know what I mean? Like name you
No, I
after.
love that song.
I know, but
As a Boricua, bro, I love that song.
some bad marketing plots there. You know, your 12-inch record will have a packet of Sasson and the cutting logo in the middle.
That's that song.
You don't
love
want
it.
that. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Spicy.
Now,
No, it's good. It's good.
now, out of all your songs, there was one particular one that was released on a compilation. It was never actually pushed on 12-inch record, but it's people love it to this day, and that's You. And what do you
Right.
think people love that song so much?
Well, you know, it was you know, it was one of those songs that kind of everybody can relate to. You know, there wasn't a he or she or anything like that. You know, it was more about you know, it was more about you know, someone going through, you know, a serious need to love and be loved, you know? And I think that's kind of how I approached You. And I knew it was going to be one of those, you know, songs that kind of tug on people's heartstrings, you know? You know, the melody kind of, you know, drove the song. So I think that's kind of what gave me the vocal impression for it, you know?
I got the most feedback this entire week about that song. How could that be number 28? You can't put that at 28. How dare you? It was a lot of backlash on that one. But you know, comparing to My Heart Alone and Catch and Kiss and Open Your Eyes, you know what I mean? That's the least successful, but the most popular underground song that you have. So it's it gets difficult.
That's true. Yeah, you know, but that's kind of how I feel about Open Your Eyes too. You know, it's like one of those songs that I don't think ever made it to radio. Like I'm sure in mix shows and whatnot, but it's like one of those underground songs that kind of spawns a lot of different ideas and you know and samples and beats and whatnot. You know, especially like in Brazil, it's you know, it's insane. It's insane. So you know, I mean. Sometimes I like the underground songs, you know what I mean, Jose? Because
and I think people really take those underground songs to heart. Like the mainstream freestyle songs that made it to Billboard or whatever, people love them and they cherish them. But the underground ones are the ones that people fight for. And believe you me, people fight for the underground song. You know, people are just yelling at me like, how could you put You at number 28? That's unfair, you know? And you have to explain to them, you know, let's talk about the history of the label and the success of the song and how it was only on a compilation. And I mean, you have to explain the entire thing. But
no, it's true.
The fans love it, you know, and if it was up to them, it would probably been number 2, you know, but you know why I really appreciate the underground aspect, because, you know, I'd rather not blow up and be pigeonholed. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, you know, back then, you know, I was young, ignorant, you know, didn't know anything. I still don't know anything today, but you know, so I appreciate being able to still put things out and not be pigeonholed to a certain genre or style. You know, so I also like the underground aspect of it because, you know, I can still go out there and still try to keep recreating myself if I can. You know, or at least try to. Also, what are your thoughts on Catch and Kiss?
Oh man, Catch and Kiss, man. That was obviously one of my most vocal. It's a real challenging song. Joey Moskowitz, who I think the programming for it. I think Joey Moskowitz went on to work on Madonna Erotica and over a few things. I mean, this guy was like a genius, and you know, he kept pushing me. I think I must have done it about 16 times. If memory serves me right, I think I did a few, you know, like most of that song about 16 different times to really get, to kind of get the vocal on there. And Joey Moskowitz was like the driving force to it. You know, he kept like pushing, and you know, he really got it out of me. So I always get thanks to him. You know, like whenever people ask me about that track, you know,
it was my favorite. It was my favorite song to mix. I used to DJ with 12 inches, and I used to just take these records and blend them together. And I would love to play this and blend it into all these songs because it was so easy to mix into, and it just had this great bass line.
And that appeal, right? Yeah, you know, had that, you know, had a really good energy, you know. You know, it was a good energy, you know. It was a good song. It was a tough song to sing, you know, but I love it, you know.
And to this day, they may not remember